What's going on, guys, and welcome back to the World of Sports Network. My name is Luke, and today we bring back a special guest from the olden days. We got Mikey back here. What's up, Mikey?
Well, what's up, guys? How
Yeah,
we doing?
he's finally
Yep,
returned. It only took one video for him to come screaming back.
it did.
Yeah,
So
he was in my
let's
DMs
get this thing
begging me.
going.
All right, all right, all right. Today we're doing a big three tier list. I haven't seen big threes being ranked in so long, so I felt like we need to bring back the big three meta. So we're gonna start here with the Bucks. With Dame, Giannis, and Chris. We would say, will we say Chris or will we say Brooke now? Or would we even say Bobby?
Wait, are we doing current?
Yes,
Oh, all right. I'll give this one an A. I
I'd say
think they
A.
still have to establish themselves,
But would you even
but they're looking
consider
good.
Chris Middleton as the third guy anymore on that team? Like I don't even know
I mean, I don't know who else would be the third guy.
Brooke. I mean Brooks not been great this year either.
Brooks been ass.
Yeah, you know what, fine. Chris Middleton. I mean nasty duo, but like Chris fell off, Brooke
The
fell
duo is
off.
carrying there. Yeah,
Yeah,
Chris isn't the same, but Chris is always injured. That's why.
yeah. All
So
right.
you just kind of have to go with Dame and Giannis, and they're pretty good as is.
All right, now time for the best team in the league, the Brooklyn Nets. We got what even is it? Fucking Mikal Bridges, Cam Thomas, and Cam Johnson. Or no, Mikal Bridges, Cam Thomas, and Nick Claxton. I don't think it's horrible. Mikal has been awful
I'll
since like
say it's a
halfway through the
D
year.
right now,
Yeah, I'd
because
probably say D.
Macau's the only good part of that
No,
trio, and he's not even playing that well.
Mikal's playing terribly. Cam Thomas, he just drops his
Cam
like
Thomas has disappeared.
he drops his
So
empty
that
score. He drops his empty stats, and then Nick Clax is gonna be good. But like defensively and everything, his offense has stepped up so much as a rim runner. So, but it's just bad times in Brooklyn. All right. We go from mine to yours. We got Jalen Brunson, Julius Randle, and OG Anunoby. New York Knicks. I think Knicks probably like what B.
when they're on the floor, I'm giving them an A.
You're giving them an
They,
A.
they were like they were 8-1 when Anunoby came back,
I mean,
or when Anunoby was traded.
was Randall healthy then? That whole time was. Have they even played a game together?
I think so. They played a few, and then Randall got injured, and then Anunoby got injured, and now they're somehow playing good with this with the
Yeah, because
Villanova squad stepping
because
up.
Dante's dropping like what 24 a game. Yeah, but I don't know. A seems high for me,
Josh Hart's crazy too.
yeah, but that's not part of the. That's not part. Oh yeah, actually never mind. I see what you're saying. All right, now who?
Whatever. I mean, in terms of the actual big three, I'll go with B just because, again, they're not established. But when they were on the floor,
Yeah,
they were playing
they
pretty
just
damn
haven't
good.
been on the
So
floor enough. All right. Raps. We got Raps. Oh, jeez. Raptors. Scotty, Barrett, and quickly. What we say? Is that what we're gonna say here? Yeah.
yeah,
Right.
probably. I'm still
C.
going D
Yeah. I
or
don't know.
C, like one or the other. I mean,
Barrett. I'm gonna go C because Barrett and quickly have been playing really well. Actually, no. I'm gonna go D. I'm gonna go D.
well,
Um.
so is Scotty. It's just like there's
I.
nothing
I.
else there. I mean, they have fucking Kelly Olynyk. So what are they gonna do?
It's not bad. It's not about Kelly Olynyk. It's about the three players. And RJ swings. RJ and quickly have scored like their numbers have gone up. Scotty's been great the entire year, but I still don't think they're like some big level above the
Mm.
Nets, and I don't think they're only a tier below the Knicks. We got
And they're a little
Utah.
better.
We got Utah. Lowry. What? Lowry, Collin, and Walker. That's actually a decent. Like Colin
As
Sexton
a
is a really
trio,
good.
it's probably a D or a C,
I'd say C.
but the team is just ass.
I mean, the
So.
team is at. I mean, they actually have decent pieces around them. What are the Jazz now? Like 12th? It's 12th.
I don't know. They've been
They had
playing
that
worse.
like
They were actually decent at the start of the season.
yeah. They also what? They had like a 17-8 stretch. Or they had a crazy stretch too, like they did last year, and then another fall off. The talent, I love the Jazz's future, and I love the talent for the Jazz's future. But like as a big three, I think they're still a C because you have an all star in Lowry. You have Colin Sexton is scoring like what 20 plus points per game, and then Walker Kessler is one of the best interior defenders in the league. So I think they're definitely better than the Nets and Raptors.
I still think everyone except Sexton has taken a step down, though. Lowry's not as good. Walker's not as
I
good.
don't want to say Lowry's not as good. He's putting up pretty similar numbers. It's
All
just
right, but in the league,
you don't
in
have
the
the height.
league today is a lot different though. And
He's
that kind of play, I mean,
he's Lowry's still great. He's still great.
it's good.
All right,
He's
now
just not an all-star anymore.
yeah. Now we got the emerging team in the NBA, 8-1 in their 8-0 or 8-1 in their last 9 games or 8 games. We got the Houston Rockets. We got what? Jalen Green, Fred VanVleet, Alperen Şengün. I think that's a I think that
Good trio. Good trio, especially if Jalen Green's
I
playing like
actually
he is now.
I was gonna say C. I know Jalen Green's like incredible over the past 15 games, and I've seen
I
so
mean, we haven't seen Green play like this with Şengün, so sure, I can give it a C. But I think if Jalen Green can continue playing like this with
finally living
Şengün,
up,
it's over. It's actually
finally
over. That'd be
living
a
up to the
huge duo.
yeah yeah. He would have looked so
And then
good in black and white.
who'd you
Jalen
say
Green.
was the third?
I said Fred. I assume it's gonna
Oh
go
yeah,
Fred.
Fred is just pretty good.
So I
Fred
mean
had like
yeah
34 on 10 threes the other night. Like he's just been good.
I mean yeah. It's a I like the Rockets. I like if Jalen Green plays like this, I really like the Rockets. Um, next, New Orleans. I kind of
Oh,
want.
solid.
I kind of almost want to go A, but I'm gonna go B. For, I'm honestly
I think you
considering.
have to say A at this point.
I meant
They're the
Yeah,
fourth seed now,
yeah.
and
They're so.
Ingram's injured, and they're still winning games. McCollum has always been good. Zion is good. I don't
Zion
know
is
if
what I'm looking this up.
I'd say if Zion was playing like he did now throughout the first stretch of the season, he would have been an all-star. So, so yeah, I don't know. I could see A, but probably like low A
I meant
or high
Zion's
B.
been healthy. He's played 60 games this year. He's played 60. I don't even know if he's played
Yeah, it's the
60
new
throughout his
rules
career.
probably.
And he's just not fucking getting injured. And you know what? That's what you love to see, you know. But I don't know.
They're
I'm
gonna be a
considering
sleeper
putting.
in the playoffs.
Yeah, I know they really are. It's about fucking time this team like got their shit right and started winning
Nobody's
game.
talking about them either, and they're like almost beating out the Clippers now.
Yeah, do you see what Ty Lue said? He said they're soft. That's not coach
The
publicly.
Clippers?
Yeah, coach said your own coach says your team is soft. Ain't good.
Look, I don't know what happened, but the Clippers have definitely fallen off.
All right. Now we got the Lakers. Bron, Anthony Davis, and D'Angelo Russell, who is now shooting 40+% from three. I'm thinking S.
I would say S, but I think AD needs to step it up.
Really? What
Actually,
was it?
no, he doesn't. No, he
Yeah.
doesn't. He's been impressive, but he's been inconsistent. That's what.
Yeah. D'Lo's also out of his mind right now. So I think if you add Bron and AD and then you add them out of their mind shooter, yeah, that got to be an S tier. Big three.
Yeah.
All right. Next, Chicago. They just haven't been healthy. But DeMar, I don't even think I can include Lonzo Ball, even though I think he is the third best player on the team. I'd say DeMar, Zach LaVine, and fucking Vucevic. I think that's C. I don't know. No, nobody's healthy
I don't
on the
even
team.
know if you could say it at this point. Like, I think the
They
trio
have
they're
talent.
going with this season is like him, Kobe White, and probably Vuce, I guess. But
I mean, yeah, Zach LaVine got injured. What, game 10?
either way, I think Kobe White, if you want to say it, I think Kobe White's the third option. Now, he's been playing good.
Yeah, but I'd still say around C, right? Are you agreeing in C?
hmm
All right. This is a good trio. The Minnesota Timberwolves. I think A, right? Gotta be A.
Who are you saying the third? Gobert?
No, yeah, Cat, Gobert, and Ant.
Yeah, it could go A. I don't think they've played enough together to be S, and we need to see how they do in the playoffs. But
Yeah, but the talent alone has to be A.
because we know Gobert likes to disappear in the playoffs, so
Yeah.
and we've never seen Cat really play in the playoffs.
Yeah. I was going
Well,
to
he
say
made it like
Gobert
twice.
like disappears, but it's just play style. It doesn't work when it comes time for playoff ball. I don't think it's really.
His perimeter D is just not good enough to.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. All right. Portland, you can literally say any of their top 5 players as part of their big three. I don't even know who to put.
Probably say Grant,
Grant, DeAndre Ayton, and
and Anthony. which I
They,
guess would be a D. I'm
yeah,
tempted to say C because those three, as a big three, is actually kind of solid, especially if Aiton's playing the way he's been
I
recently.
still say C.
But yeah,
I know is Anthony scoring, but it's just it's a weird tree there.
Anthony's a great scorer, and he's going to get better. And
I just don't
hopefully,
think they're just
Scoot can
above.
work his way into a big three at some point. But
Yeah. Denver, I think is easy. I don't know if Denver.
that's definitely yes.
Yeah, I mean they
Definitely
really
yes.
have a
I
big
mean,
four.
just because they win,
Yeah,
they win games. It doesn't really
uh,
matter how good they
you
are on
can really
paper.
you can also substitute Porter and Aaron Gordon, and I don't think it makes a difference. They really play with a big four. But I even think
Yeah.
as a
I mean, I would
three,
say Aaron Gordon's taking a step up, though. I feel like he's way more dominant in the regular season this year.
yeah. But I mean, isn't I don't know. I don't think Porter's even averaging above 12 and as a scorer. So I'd still put Aaron Gordon. But like as a four easily the best in the league. Actually, no, not the best. I'd say second best. But all right, we'll go to another fire one. Oklahoma City. I almost said Oakland.
Yeah, they're
Fucking
ass.
yeah,
I don't think you could dispute it. Shea
Chet,
Williams
and Jalen Williams is a insane trio, and what they're all. Besides,
with
I guess
still
Shea's in his
potential.
6th year, but like Chet's in his second, and really is Chet's in
I
his
mean,
rookie
Shea
year.
could still get better.
Yeah, he could.
Jalen Williams is in his second year. Chet's in his first. I mean, there's unbelievable potential there,
Oh my god, yeah.
especially since they seem relatively healthy on the court. I don't want to speak too soon on Chet's end since
Well,
he missed
no,
the whole season already,
no,
but
but Chet has played like the entire year.
yeah, I know.
I don't
That's
even
why
know
my
if
hopes are
Chet's
up.
missed
But
a game, which is kind of impressive after coming back from a major foot injury. All right.
it must have just been like a freak accident,
Yeah, it really
just kind of
was
fucking the season.
just messed up his foot trying to guard LeBron in transition. Yeah, I guess it just happens. Memphis, Jaren Jackson, Desmond Bain. That's A. Healthy
Hey,
Memphis is
when they're
A.
on the court, but Memphis is a G League team right now, so
Yeah, I mean that isn't Desmond back, so they got a couple of their guys back. It's just a
they're
lot.
still so far out of playoff
I know,
contention.
but they're
Or,
gonna. I feel like they're gonna end up getting a top 5 pick, and then like GG for the league.
yeah, they can make big moves. I just still don't understand what they did during the deadline. I really don't get it.
What did they
I
do
don't think it
besides
was
shoot?
smart to ship Steven Adams.
I guess maybe they want a big man in the future, but I don't really know anybody they would be able to draft in them. In their position, they're probably in a wing position unless they somehow get Alex Sarr, but I don't think they're worth for making that move for the draft anyway.
I
Uh,
mean, I don't think they're gonna have a top five pick.
I think
So
they will, or maybe or top 10 even is still really good for them, especially for
maybe,
a team that should be picking in the
but
25s or later.
I think the Pistons, the Spurs are gonna be there. The Rockets aren't gonna be there anymore. They were
Yes, they
there
will.
last
Well,
year.
they will actually because of Brooklyn.
That's true, actually. They have Brooklyn's pick.
Yeah, they do, don't they? They do.
They're about to make the play-in. The Rockets.
Yeah, they're hot. They're hot right now. They're hot. That's what I was. I meant like the whole Rockets probably were DT tier, like big three, and then Jalen Green steps up. They gotta move up. Still only got the Knicks in B. Knicks are just chilling, but I think this can be actually no, this can be higher. Luca, Kyrie, and the fourth guy,
Gafford.
the third guy, Gafford.
Probably
We'll say
Gafford.
It's probably Gafford.
With Gafford, this team is elite. I'm
I
going
think
B right.
I'm what?
They're like
I'm
8-1
saying A.
in this last stretch.
Yeah, I say A. The big three. And I think I
They're
know
also
that's kind of
finally
weird.
healthy.
It's kind of
Like they
weird to
were
have.
not consistently healthy
It's kind of weird to have the
earlier in the year.
Lakers there because they're basically built on a two. But I think D'Angelo Russell is just worlds above Daniel Gafford. That's why I'm putting on S, especially with like I don't know, maybe not worlds above, but how D'Lo's playing. So that's why I have Lakers. Actually, now I'm thinking
The
maybe we
Lakers
move.
have better, like they
Our,
just work better together. You have a forward, you have a big man, you have a shooter, versus you have a guards and a big man,
yeah,
and
I'm
not
fine.
really an established big man in Gafford. He's like just recently been on a crazy stretch.
I'm
I
fine with
mean,
leaving the Mavericks there.
I would still put it A because they haven't
I have them
proven
in
that
A.
they're a winning team yet.
Well, they're
They're
starting
still
to win
like
now. I mean,
so if
yeah.
they can work their way up to a top 5 seed, this is definitely going to be a threat in the future.
Real.
They're
Uh,
close to it. I think they're a few games out.
I think this may be our first F. Jeremy Sohan, Trey Jones will go, and Victor Wembanyama. I,
I don't know about
no,
F
I'm gonna say D. I'm gonna
because
say
of
D.
Wemby.
Yeah, because of Wemby, I'm going D. But
Yeah, you
it's
can go D,
damn
but like,
close to an
I
F.
mean, Sohan's fucking dog shit. I mean, holy shit, that
He
guy's
is,
ass.
dude. I love how he's definitely purposely trying to ruin Wemby's career. Definitely.
He's fucking trash.
No, he
And then
really is awful.
Trey Jones, I'll give him a little bit of credit. He could play his role, but
Yeah, they still need a
still
point
not a
guard. I
great
would
player.
love to see Rob on this team, but I know who would actually be better. Nikola Topic on this
They
team
got
would
to
be
make that Trey Young
fire.
trade.
Or that. I would love
I
to
don't
see
know
that, but I
what
don't
they
know.
would sell
I
for
feel
him.
like
Probably
getting
a pick.
Topic. I feel like getting Topic would be smarter in any position. If they draft one, if they draft like four, they can still get him. But that is, I don't know. Serbia, so you get the Serbian Shea.
Still,
Uh,
you got a guy who's established, who's got still a lot of time left.
next two we got the two true big three teams in the league. We got Brad, we got Devin, and we got KD. I think it has to be an S.
I don't know.
I think it has to.
I'm tempted to pick A because they've been terrible.
I meant the team hasn't been playing well because obviously the chemistry is not going to be great. But if we're talking about the three players, the talent is way too good to put them
Yeah,
anything
but
below.
Durant's in a slump.
Yeah, but Durant's Durant. Like, let's be
I
honest.
mean, Beal's been good. Beal's been good. He's been playing 14 minutes, or not 14 minutes, Jesus, like 20, or he's been taking 14 shots a game. That's what I mean. And he's still like putting up good numbers.
I'm gonna put it in.
Booker
There's way
has
too
been
much. There's way
really
too
good the
much
whole
talent
year.
to not put them S. I think.
Sure, I mean, you could put him S, but I just think they need to prove themselves a little more.
I
This
mean,
team
yeah.
doesn't really look like
I
they're
don't think
even.
the team is, but they don't have a lot around them, and I don't think the fit is great with having three mid range priority shooters. But
I don't know. I know Chris Paul's washed, but I low key feel like they should have stuck that out a
or
little longer.
maybe not Chris Paul, but like a different point guard, a different ball
Yeah,
handler.
because Beal's just another scorer.
I mean, Booker's been doing pretty well in that primary ball handler world though, so I'll give them that.
Yeah, he's been a good guard.
All right, Clippers I think are also S.
Yeah, Clippers have to be S. I mean,
It's the only
they've
thing they
had
got.
their struggles,
Yeah, but
but
like
yeah,
again,
Kawhi's been
it's
insane.
just way too much
PG's been
talent.
insane, and Harden. I mean, I wouldn't say Harden's been insane, but he's been playing his role to a T. So
Yeah, but yeah, I mean again, it's just I think those two teams are just way too much talent to leave them off the S tier.
yeah,
All right, we got
but Clippers have proven themselves though.
yeah, no,
So
what are they?
I can easily
Have
put
they
them
fallen
as.
to the third seed or to the fifth seed?
They're
Sorry.
they're the fourth seed now. They're not playing that well recently, but
Yeah.
like, I think they lost to the Pacers yesterday. But to be fair, they were shooting like 60% from three or something. So
Disrespect. Yeah.
yeah, all right.
Warriors. Clay, Steph, Draymond. I mean OG,
No,
but
probably Kaminga. Got to probably put
honestly,
Kaminga
probably
in there at
Kuminga
this
over
point.
Clay. Yeah, I'm tempted. I'd probably
Probably Steph, Kaminga.
I'd probably say B.
I don't know. Would you put Draymond or Clay?
I
Like
would
I don't really
probably
know.
say Steph, Kuminga, and Draymond. Because
All right, I'm going C or D.
I'm good.
I just
I know. I
don't
don't
like
think
how
they,
they
I'll put
work.
C, but I don't. I'm not gonna put them D. Because Steph is Steph, and
He's probably too low, but yeah, they just haven't been working. Draymond, as good of a defender as he is, has just been a problem. So he's just got to get his shit together.
is it true that he choked Steve Kerr? Is that like a real thing?
I actually don't know, but that shit was going around.
Probably. It's definitely made up. If we
prob-
haven't heard about it from
Probably
anywhere,
could be made up.
it's definitely made up. All right.
Either way, he still has been like, I wouldn't say a locker room cancer, but he's just like been putting the team in awkward positions because of his actions. So
I think this is the first F probably. Cade.
yeah, okay, you don't have to say the rest. That's already
No,
shit.
Cade, Jalen Duren, and Jaden Ivey.
Huge potential though,
Oh,
because
yeah, of
Duran's fucking fantastic. Cade is playing better, and Ivy has had games where he looks like he could be a Russ kind of player with a jump shot. So I don't know.
Nah, but
Seem
obviously
seems
potential
promising.
wise, they're like A, but like as like a team,
They
they're
got
like
massive
F.
potential.
All right, now your
It's
favorite,
just hasn't been
your
shown.
your favorite team, really, the Kings. We got Sabonis, Murray, and Fox. I'm gonna go B
Amazing trio. I would
or A.
I think B is a safe spot,
I'm
but
gonna
like
B.
recently, definitely S.
Yeah,
Or not
well,
S, A. A.
I'm gonna put them B for now.
Yeah, let's go B. But Sabonis and Fox are already like one of the best duos in the league right now. Like
Yeah,
that's not even arguable. But Fox had a slump earlier in the season, and Sabonis wasn't playing the way he has been, so can't really put him any higher than that.
Cavs again. This they run on a big four, so it's really hard. Like I'm gonna go with Mobley, Allen, and Don, but they run on a big
I'm going
four.
A or S
I'm gonna go S.
because they were so hot. I mean, things have cooled down, but they've had injuries and all that. But
So much talent, so
if
much.
they're
I
all
gotta
together for the
go.
playoffs, it's over.
I'm going S. All right.
Yeah.
And this one is the most easy S is the Boston Celtics. That's not even debate this. It's
Yeah, I mean, no matter which way you put it, if you throw Drew in there, it's still
MF
crazy.
Big
Just
Five.
Tatum and Brown on their own.
Tatum, Brown, and
I would say
Kristaps.
Porzingis is in the big three there,
Yeah,
but
it's insane. That should be. I mean, Kristaps probably should have gotten an All Star nod. It should probably be 3 All-Stars. It has to be an S. It's
he
not even close.
just needs to stay healthy. That's about it. He's now been injured for a while, and they're still like on a 9-game win streak or something. It's absurd.
This team is so
So
insane, so stupidly overpowered. All right, Philly, Joel, Tyrese, and we'll go Tobias.
I say A
I
just
say
because
B. Ooh,
Joel carries the fuck out of
yeah,
that
I don't
team.
know, but with Tobias, it kind
But
of makes me.
Maxi's really good.
Yeah, it kind of makes me lean towards B, but I'll go A.
Let's still go A because at the beginning of the season, I mean, Maxi and Joel on their own were just like pushing this team to top 3 seeds. So,
Yeah, now they
I mean,
suck.
obviously, without Joel, it's clear as day who the most valuable player in the league actually is. But like they've dropped to like an 8 seed from, I don't know, being games out from the first seed. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah. All right, Charlotte, Lamelo, Brandon Miller, Miles Bridges. I think that's F. I'm not gonna. That may be
for
hating.
sure.
Yeah.
And they have less potential than the Pistons, I think, honestly. I
Yeah.
think Ball's going to have an injury history. It just doesn't look good. Miller looks good, though. He
Brandon Miller
does.
looks really
And
good.
if you want to throw in Miles Bridges, he's been playing really well. So
Miles
if
Bridges
he
also.
stays, maybe
I
there's
don't
some
think.
potential there.
I don't think he's
But
gonna stay.
I've heard some rumors that he's going to the Suns. So
Yeah, I don't think he's staying. Yeah, okay. Wizards. We're not even gonna talk about. I don't even think we need.
but Wizards are in the worst place an NBA team could possibly be in, and they have a shit trio. They got Kuzma, who can go off on a given night for like 20, 30. You got Poole, who could do the same, except you got him doing that about every 15 games. So
I put a
that's
tier
just
below. I
about it.
put them in a tier below. They're in a little tier in their own.
And I don't even know who the fuck you'd throw in as the third option on that team.
Trey
I mean,
Jones
Poole isn't
or
even the
Tyus
third
Jones.
option anymore. He's a bench player now. I mean, yeah,
Tyus
Tyus
Jones is actually
Jones,
good though. Tyus Jones may be the best player on
he's
the team.
he's good because of his assist to turnover ratio. Like
But
he's
that's like
actually like
you can move the ball on the
filling
shit
it
team,
in.
which is crazy. All right,
Yeah.
nice little trio right here of Paolo, Franz, and Wendell. We're gonna go Wendell. Am I missing anybody?
You could say Suggs
I
the
was
way he's been
thinking.
playing. He's been good defensively and still. I honestly
I say C
would
by the
say
way.
at this point I can't even call Suggs a bust
Yeah,
because
no, he's been playing great.
he's playing his role really well. I don't think he like if you go back, is he a fourth overall pick or
Probably not.
was
Or
he? No,
fifth.
he was fifth,
He was
right? He was
fifth.
fifth. So probably not, but definitely been great for the team. So I'd put it C. I think they have potential to go up to that B. They're the fifth team in the East, so I mean, clearly something's working over there.
Yeah, yeah. You said C, right?
Yeah.
Alright. Miami. That's a good trio. I say B. Of Jimmy, Tyler, Bam.
I'd say A because if you have Jimmy in his late regular
I don't know.
season
I'm gonna go.
playoff
I'm pretty
mode,
firm
it's
on B.
definitely A. But yeah, if you want to talk regular season, Jimmy is
Yeah,
probably not even the first option on this team. So
You know what? He's having like one of the better seasons of his career. He has 22 on 40% from three.
Yeah, but there are games where he could drop 15, 16. I just don't think he's like offensively consistent enough in the regular season to be that guy. I think Bam has kind of been that guy. And Tyler, when he's on the floor, I mean, he earlier in the season he was having like several 30-point games. He just also has an underrated history of injuries. A lot of people don't talk about it, but he gets injured a lot.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'd go B. It's probably the safe bet there.
Uh, Tyrese Halliburton, Pascal Siakam, and Miles Turner. I'd say that has to be B too. I mean, Tyrese has fallen off,
Yeah, but
but
again, huge potential there. If Tyrese could play like he did for the first 20 games of the season, it'd be a different story. Siakam's been Siakam, so
he's
you
still
can't complain. And
yeah, Miles Turner is
Miles
still
Turner
one of
is
the
probably
best.
one of the most valuable big men in the league. So
Yeah, nice pick him up. All right. Last team we got is Trey Young, DeJounte Murray, and Clint Capella. I'd say C. Say a
yeah,
solid C.
I don't think this DeJounte experiment has worked at all. I just think they're even more mid than they've been in years. I just feel like you got to pair Trey with a guy who can use his
With a
size
Victor
correctly.
Wembanyama.
Yeah, somebody like him or a strong-minded forward. Like Trey is not the kind of guy that should be paired up with another guard. Like with Luca, I mean he's 6'7", so if you throw in Kyrie, that's just extra offense. They can play well together. Like I think that's a possible duo. But Trey Young is literally zero defense, all small ball, and throwing in another guard, even though he's a good defender, I just don't think is enough. So
Yeah. All right. Well, that's the last one. You feel good with this list? You feel good with the list we got?
I did, and I had a nice meal while we were talking. I
Oh,
was
really?
just eating my honey mustard chicken. So,
Sounds great right now. All right. Well, thank you all for watching. Mikey, you got any final words to say?
yeah, we got to stop the big three meta. It's cooked now. It's not working in the NBA.
Yeah,
You can
keep
see that with
talking, Queen.
Durant. So, come on.
All right. Well,
Let's step it up.
I see y'all.